Well, hello friends, Fujosevich here. Welcome back to some Hearthstone and our Dragon Priest shenanigans as we have queued ourselves into a Mage who mulliganed their entire starting hand, still ended up with a Mana Worm, that's okay. It actually looks like we have a very reasonable, uh-oh, that's kind of scary. And all of a sudden we're not able to remove our opponent's board because Potion of Madness doesn't work anymore. So we were having a reasonable time, I think, this season. Not really doing exceptionally well, but still okay with this deck overall. I'm guessing our opponent has Firelands Portal. Firelands Portal is an excellent card to have in your deck if you are a mage. Why wouldn't you play it? I don't know. That's going to be another Frostbolt. This is going to be a lot of damage we're taking right now. That's going to be horrible for us. If our Twilight Drake gets Fireballed, I don't want to say that we lose, but I'm pretty sure that we would lose. This is a crazy opening from our opponent here. The double Mana Worm into just Frostbolt, Frostbolt. Let's say we get hit with Fireball now. That's a really, really powerful opening. And there's not much many decks can do about it. Which is too bad for us, you know, if we are the decks. Oh, okay, hold on, hold on. Now we can do things. Now we can do things, right? Come on, let me do things. I guess Shadow or Death is the best. Oh, Dragonfire Potion. Survive one more turn. What do we want to do? I guess Curious Glimmer Root's pretty sweet. Or do we want to try and get a Shadow or Death this way? Like, if we get Shadow or Death, we're in really... I mean, we're dead anyway. No, we have to get Shadow or Death, otherwise we're just dead. Yeah. Shadow or Death or bust. Oh no. Oh no. It's going to be Powered Shield. We're not going to use it though, right? I guess we do this. And now the question is, how do we do... Yeah, I guess we heal here. And then we run this in. Okay, do your little dance. Oh, this has been such a strong opening from our opponent. I mean, it's nice that we finally have a way to clear our opponent's 1-drops on turn 6. But I mean, Fireball is lethal, so that's kind of unfortunate. Fireball is lethal. That's awful. Oh, we just got steamrolled. You know what? That happens though. That's Hearthstone. You lose to 1-drops. It's fine. We lost to 1-drops. What did we lose to? 2 1-drops, 2 2-mana spells, and a Fireball. And the coin. That's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with this. It's not even that bad. It happens. Because sometimes the exact opposite will happen in our favor. And, you know, the highs and lows. There are ebbs and flows. And now we must flow. Okay, so we find ourselves going up against a Jade Druid. Turn 1 Jade idling for a 1/1. That's the smart thing to do. You never really want a Jade idle for shuffling on turn 1 if you can avoid it. And you always can avoid it because you just click the button that says summon a 1/1 Jade instead of the one that says shuffle 3 copies. Oh, Innervate, that's terrifying. Yep, and now we are actually kind of really worried about the board state. Twilight Drake is nice. There is an issue, of course, however, that we are going to get run over right now. I'll allow this. Let's see what happens right now. Our opponent's had a pretty strong start. Let's see if that kind of continues. These 2 cards have now been top decked, so there's no way to know. These first ones were all kind of kept, and honestly, it's a pretty good game plan. Turn 1, 1/1. Turn 2, 4/5. Wait, that's kind of crazy when you think of it, right? Why aren't I playing that deck? And honestly, next season we will be playing that deck. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, Wrathing for a draw right now is pretty good. So I think the game plan... No, I know the game plan next season is going to be using decks that only have Yogg in them. You might be thinking, why do that? Well... We're still going to try and be competitive, but we're going to try and have Yogg so that we can end up with a couple silly, funny moments. And one of the decks that we will be playing then is going to be this Jade Druid deck. And because they have so many spells, their early game is almost all spells, except for Jade Spirits, which we might honestly cut. Although when you see an opening like this, it makes you think like, wait, you kind of need them. We're going to play as much as I want to keep the... You know what? Let's coin out Let's coin out some dragons right now. We want to get that value. Ooh, Innervate's a thing. Innervate is totally a thing. But Primordial Drake is kind of an even better thing. Yeah. I like Primordial Drake the most. So our opponent's going to have a little bit of a hard time dealing with these big minions. The issue is they will be able to ramp very nicely. Like if that's swipe, that's not the worst thing. The issue then for us is not being able to go wide. And if we take an Innervate, we'd be able to go wide right now. Oops. Oh. Hero power face. Why not keep the 1-1, friend? I don't know. And I don't mind right now, to be honest with you. Shadow Word Pain. We'll play a Drake and we'll buff it up. We'll get a Shadow Word Death. That's nice. The Jades will eventually become too much for us to handle. If our opponent plays the 3-6 Taunter, that's not the end of the world because we'll be able to paint out the 3-6. Uh-oh. 4-8. Oh, that's really bad for us. That's really bad for us, actually. Because there's just not much we can do. We attack here, though, and heal. I mean, this is obviously something that we can do and we will do, but I'm just saying, overall, this is not a good result for us. Now, one good thing, though, is that our opponent has played both of their Wraths and both of their Innervates. And the reason why that matters is that our opponent's going to have a little bit of a harder time now clearing our board if we're able to build it up, of course. So we trade here. That's... Oh, armors. What the heck? So that's okay. So we're going to heal also our minion, not our face. We don't care about our face right now. I wonder what these cards are. Maybe they're going to be like Auctioneer and they're waiting for spells or something. Hopefully they're not big Jades and also not Nourish. So I don't know what I want to see in our opponent's hand right now. There's lots of bad cards that could come up right now. But I guess the good thing... Oh my goodness. Wow, our opponent's got some good mid-game, late game here going on. I guess let's draw first. Drawing first is always a good play. Ooh, Nourish. Then let's find another card from our opponent, one that we actually want. Do we want to Auctioneer? Yeah, we will be the ones who Auctioneer. Or do we want Feral Rage? No, we want Auctioneer. And we're gonna heal here. Yeah, let's go. Auctioneer hype. We will be the ones who show what true hype is all about. There we go. Jade Blossom time. There we go. Jade Idol time. Oh, shuffling. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And a swipage. Okay, so our opponent's out of things. Period. We have so many cards right now. This is obviously a good problem to have, but I'm just saying. And we're going to pain here. We'll attack here. We can't even play our Power Word Shield. Because it would mill us. Because we're going to 10 next turn anyways, so we can't even do that. We hope our opponent does not find a Nourish. Does not find... I don't even know what we want to see, to be honest. Because like, there's a lot of things... Oh, that's good. That's so good for us. We will play... We're just going to go wide now and hope we can kind of race this opponent of ours. Yes, we take a bunch of damage on board, but our opponent has no spells anymore. And they can't get through our Taunter. So that's okay. The issue is, of course, next turn we're not going to be able to play Primordial Drake. We're not going to be able to cast... There's a lot of things we can't do. We can't play Primordial Drake. We can't cast spells. We can't do a lot of things. Which is obviously not ideal. But... yeah, that's good. That's... Oh, Northstar Cleric is awful. I can't even... Jeez. I mean, we're gonna... Okay, we're gonna play one minion. We will Shadow Word Death this. Not because we want to draw. There we go. We can't heal anything other than face, so that was a mistake. Maybe we should have just played out a minion instead. I think we'll be okay, though, no matter what. I can't imagine... I mean, our opponent... No. See, and again, and this is the thing. Let's say we were playing this Druid deck. We would then have Yogg in order to help us out, right? Like, Yogg would just be here and be like, boom, Yogg, let's see, like, what's going on with you right now, friend. And then it would be game over. So we're gonna do this. Oh my goodness. We have so many cards. Is this lethal? 9, 10. 11, not really lethal, but it's close enough. Oh, it's exact lethal. I was going to attack first, see how much was left, then Shadow or Death, and then try and discover and stuff, but I'm glad that we went that way first. Try and keep the BM to a minimum. You know what, that's going to be... Oh, no, we're going to keep going. No, we need to keep going. One silly burn mage video is not enough. Okay, so we have ourselves a little bit of a poor situation as we have queued into a hunter and we have hit a no early game. If that was Huffer, we would have been absolutely in awful shape. So we'll just go ahead and heal our opponent. And then hopefully now at this point we'll be able to start playing cards. But the issue is our hunter friend is going to have a whole lot of resources. We have a lot of resources. Oh, not Huffer. Please not Huffer. Whew. Of all the cards to see, I guess these aren't the worst. Maybe. But they're still potentially the worst. We're going to play Twilight Drake because it trades with our opponent's board. Obviously, there's lots of removal that Hunter may and obviously does have. Our opponent's only played 2 things. They've got 6 cards in hand. We could be in a bit of trouble. But you never know. And we still do have a comeback mechanic. If our opponent just tries to go wide here, you know, we can just Dragonfire. Well, not this turn, obviously, but I mean, for next turn, we will have a comeback mechanic coming up soon. And then if we survive a turn 7... Oh, this is really unfortunate. Because I really love Potion of Madnessing that card. So we're killing one of these. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Do we want to just do it now? I think we are going to do it now. So we're just going to play a Twilight Drake. Like, I love stealing that so that we have it. But I think it's going to be important. That's fine. It's going to be fine to get, it's going to be important to get rid of that so it doesn't get buffed and then trade into us. I think that's going to be a very important thing. Because, like, let's say, what's that thing called? Houndmaster comes down. Houndmaster comes down now. We're in really, really bad shape. Scavenging Hyena comes down. Also kind of in bad shape. Although, to be fair, we don't have a board anymore. 3, 4, 5. So, I mean, Dragonfire Potion still does work. Do we Elise right now? How bad is it if Elise, like, backfires? Like, if our opponent has some sort of charger. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say this is the winning play. That's what people who are really smart at Hearthstone always say. Right? People who are really, like, good and always in legend rank and who, like, let's say do it professionally and, like, are getting to play all day long. They're like, yeah, you have to play greedy. You have to do that. And so, you know, we did kind of play greedy here. So that's kind of cool. We're going to go 5 to face. Then we're going to kill these guys off. Then we'll Potion of Madness these two into each other. And then we'll say go. And even though we're at 13... No, we're scared of being 13 against Hunter. Never mind. There's no only... okay, so that's pretty bad. What do we want to see? This is 4 to face. They forewent the hero power. That's okay for us then. We're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 5 is 9, so we want to heal this turn, so we're going to go here. So this way at least plays around one, you know, only a kill command. Like if all our opponent has for direct damage is kill command, we at least live that way. Obviously not a good result. Houndmaster is still something that will kill us. Potentially kill us. There's no guarantee here, obviously. Eaglehorn Bow is very close once again to killing us. So that's pretty bad. So we attack in here. It has to be Primordial Drake. Let's not even think about it. Let's actually draw first. Let's say we get like, that's not the card we wanted. And we will play the North Shower, just have one more ping. So we need to dodge direct damage. We need to dodge another kill command. Hunter doesn't have much other direct damage, right? That's terrifying. Oh, and they had the double kill command in the first, more than first half of their deck. We just fell so far behind. We didn't take advantage of our opponent had a slow start, but then we had a slow start as well. And I think that really, really made us suffer in this game. Oh, it was good though. We had it. it was like we were always one step away from stabilizing in that game, and we never really had the chance to do it. That is going to be it for this video, though. We are wrapping up this season, unfortunately. I don't know what's going to happen with rank 10. Obviously not rank 5 unless something crazy happens. But I appreciate you all hanging out with me. I'm still enjoying this deck. I am enjoying the fact that I've kind of committed to doing this to learn a little bit more about the deck. And then next season, we'll have a little bit of fun with some Yogg stuff. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm here every day. Keep your stick on the ice.